Hello and good evening. Hello to America. Today we are discussing the subject on awareness. This is a function that goes on in all of us, which is more like a deeper function. We all know the functions of thoughts and emotions and feelings, but awareness is not obvious. It is behind all this. As an example, you may have a thought about house, and you may have a thought about other people. This is going on. But awareness, like for example, you have the awareness of which town you live in right now. And you are not thinking of the town, but there is awareness based on it. There is awareness of time. You are aware whether it is morning or evening. You are not actively thinking, but it is happening. It is as if happening in the background, this function. And this awareness definitely affects our feelings and thoughts and attitudes. Many other functions are based on the awareness. Based upon where you are, what you are aware, then you may decide what you are going to do next. So there is a awareness, that function. If a person comes to the hospital, emergency, then and if there is a head injury, one thing that will be checked if he is aware of which place he is, which family he belongs to. And some may say, I am confused. I don't remember. I don't know what time it is, or I don't know which town I am in. So there is a confusion. Sometimes it can happen. Person wakes up in the morning and doesn't know whether it is morning or evening for a few seconds or minutes. That is, abnormal awareness or absence of awareness. That function can go wrong. Awareness of place, awareness of time. And if the person becomes even more serious, if the head injury develops further, then he might become unconscious. So losing awareness, abnormal awareness, can lead to more serious situations. What we are interested in is another kind of awareness, and that is awareness of who I am. It is extraordinary that human beings can have a very, deranged function in this area of awareness. In our discussion, we have seen in the past that the truth about us is that we are invisible guests here, and we are associated with lots of things in the physical level. We have seen that the invisible guest is also the invisible actor, and he is associated with many things. As an actor, he is associated. And invisible guest is the invisible observer also. And we have discussed this in the past. So there is an invisible actor, and there is a role. There is a mask in it, like this is a body and mask, and then we play the part. One who is an actor, his awareness of who I am. And today, when we use the word awareness, we'll limit it just to this function of who I am. This awareness is always, there can't be too many eyes. If he is Robert, he remains Robert. Whether he is playing the part of a dragon or whether he's playing the part of a king, he remains Robert. And there is no reason his awareness should shift to anything else. He may play the part. In our case, we have lost this. We have completely forgotten ourselves, and our awareness is based upon the part, or it can be based upon some other details, like part maybe of the grandfather, part maybe of the professor, different things. And we can end up defining ourselves based on this. So it becomes an abnormal awareness. And this awareness of who I am, it influences our attitudes, it influences our emotions, it influences our feelings and our thoughts and our actions. It is like a king function, especially this function of who I am. If the awareness is based upon all these things, external things, then our emotions and attitudes, actions will be accordingly. 100% of the times, they are based upon being a victim, some kind of undercurrent of victim, some kind of selfishness will be there. And from there will be many other attitudes. It can go into complete degradation. If people want to change in this world, many institutions, for example, schools and colleges and companies, they want their staff, their students to have a good character. They got many programs. And they may try to change the thoughts, or they try how to act and behavior, and they may teach the manners. But what they completely ignore is this root function, that is the awareness. If that is ignored, we work on the thoughts, or at the level of emotions or actions, or some commandments, you are giving them what is right and wrong. That is okay for a period of time, but until the root changes, the true habits and character cannot change. So here, once you understand there is this function, and even if we know about this invisible traveler and invisible actor, we know it, and we may completely agree with it. We may even be telling others about this. We tell them we are souls, and this body is a mask we are using. That's great. But worth checking, has the awareness changed in myself? Not just during the time of meditation, but is this a natural awareness? Am I really seeing myself, the invisible actor, who is not the role at all? The role can be for 5 minutes. That never becomes me. So also here, there is a role. Prashant is a role temporarily. That never becomes me. There is an actor here. If you play with this, it starts with few minutes and minutes like this. That's great. But as you start playing with it, you discover that this true you, the invisible actor, is secure in an extraordinary way. The script of the drama doesn't affect him, and that he's never a victim. When that awareness shifts to things based on the drama, his mentality becomes one of the beggar and begging for respect, begging for love, something he wants from somewhere. And the other is mentality of the victim. When you come to the true awareness, never a beggar, never a victim. Many things happen in the drama, and the episode comes to an end. Part ends also. So that is like a complete, loss. But the invisible actor, one who is in that awareness, he deep inside knows he needs nothing from anywhere. And he's not even asking for some preference or some kind of a condition demand, free from the whole thing. That's why never a beggar, never a victim. His mentality remains noble. And this becomes a very strong foundation for the future character change. As was said, we all would like to have the good character ourselves, and we want to bring about this shift in character in others. But superficially, we can't have a big success. But when deep inside he is noble, he feels full, he feels lucky, he feels, is immortal. Things change externally, but he's very different. In that state of being secure, he becomes naturally, truly loving. He might not make a big show about this, but he is selfless, and he remains silently content. All the personalities, traits that we like, in ourselves, you find the authentic source of it. It starts with the function of awareness. So once the awareness changes, your attitude change, because you also know everyone else is like this. They all are not the roles, they are behind. You are able to relate to them at a deep level. The attitudes change, your emotions change, your actions change, your thoughts change. All of this, you find the world itself changes. You see the world differently, but also you influence the world in a positive way. Let us create a few minutes to experiment with this awareness. As was said, even our meditation, we have the option to move the meditation at that level of awareness, not just some positive thoughts, but true awareness. So let us keep our body comfortable wherever we are. You will find there is always room to relax your shoulders a little more and raise your head higher. Consciously see that your body is relaxed. And we ask, am I aware of this invisible actor here? There is a body and there is a role. All day there's a big drama going on, and it is not a drama of just 1 hour or 2 hours. This is a part that is going on. And there is the invisible actor behind this. And this invisible actor, we see him in the image of a tiny star seated behind these eyes. And these eyes are like the windows through which the invisible actor is able to interact with this drama. Invisible actor is also the invisible guest. Any actor never belongs to the stage. They are not part of the script. So also here, the invisible actor belongs to a different world. That's why he's an invisible guest here. He knows the script and the stunt and the dragons and villains. They are all great characters. And the drama itself comes to an end, episodes come to an end. But the guest is very secure. Guest and his world is totally different. He understands his absolute independence from the whole script and the drama and even the part, whole thing. He knows of his invisible dimension beyond. He enjoys the beginning, he enjoys the end. He finds every moment of the performance is a gift. All that has happened, shift in awareness. And now he enjoys his world, invisible world, and his immortality and world of eternity. He wins that world. But he also wins the earth. That is, he wins the drama. No one can have a higher quality of life than one who is in the true awareness. Thank you.